Okay, I am definitely not the best cook, but my husband has definitely taught me some things. I wouldn't say this is strictly Jamaican, cause probably instead of carrots they would have put some pumpkin or yam or something, but I got the pinto beans and black beans. In Jamaica they mostly use kidney beans and they call them peas, or they use pigeon peas, black-eyed peas. The only one they don't call peas is like the white beans, butter beans. They're not lima beans, I forget what we call them here. Anyway, this is some ham hock pressured with some beans, some peas. I put some cut tomato in there. Put some Jamaican brown season. Gotta leave the bone in. I always used to pick bones out of everything until I married Phil. But leaving the bones and the skin and the fat and everything is part of the experience. Of course, you need allspice. Let me see if I can catch some there. They're just that berry. We normally use it in sweet baking in American cuisine, but they always use it in savory. And the star of the show is the Jamaican country pepper. We call it... Oh, my mind is totally blanking right now. Anyway, this is a green one. They can be orange or red depending on how ripe they are. You don't want to burst the pepper unless you really like hot food. So I put it in after I pressured. Of course, I had to put some nice big chunks of scallion green onion rendered down. I put some regular onion too. And what's the last thing? Oh, I put some broccoli in. That is definitely not Jamaican. Just we had a head of broccoli in the house and it totally melted in there. Like you can't even tell there's broccoli in there. So this should be good. Just gotta cook up a side of rice. Today we get a little bit of breakfast and dinner because I'm gonna season some ribs while I'm making the kids breakfast. This is gonna be fish grits because I have a southern mama. And it's 1 to 4, so that's 1.5 cups of grits. Gonna grab the water. Okay, 6 cups of water. Gonna get some salt. And you can do pepper, Cajun seasoning. I'm just gonna go super simple this morning. Salt to taste. There's gonna be some salt in the fish too, so. Butter to taste. Probably eat too much butter, but oh well. My brothers used to put Tabasco in theirs. Ugh. I do fit the stereotype of the pale girl who can't handle heat. I just do. Tears my tongue up. But I know a lot of pale people that can handle a lot of heat. That's just not me. Okay, fish. I like canned salmon. Okay, here we go. You gotta be careful stirring the pot because it's like lava. If you've ever been popped by hot grits, you know. So this is a yellow polenta. A lot of grits in the restaurant use white. I've never really seen white for sale in the store, so I just get yellow. And a lot of people, you can do grits, you can do whatever you want with grits. Some people make it sweet like a porridge. This one is fish, but a lot of times I'll do plain and I'll hide a couple eggs in there because my kids aren't fans of eggs. But if I sneak a few in there and they can't see them, then they'll eat it just fine. Sometimes I put some sausage in there. My favorite shrimp grits. But today I'm just going to throw some mozzarella on top of there and we're done. Gonna start dinner. Gonna marinate these. Got the ribs. Some spices here. I wouldn't say this is Jamaican, but I'm gonna give it a little Jamaican flavors with these two. Thyme allspice, rice vinegar. Now this is more of a Asian rib rub. I was gonna use a dry Jamaican jerk rub, There's actually a lot of stuff in here that would be in the rub, the Jamaican jerk. Just missing the country pepper, that Scotch bonnet. So I might use some of my husband's hot sauce in there. This one right here. Alright, there we go. I probably did too much tomato. I never understand when people get all grossed out on the internet when you're like making food for your own family and you're not wearing gloves. I mean, chefs don't wear gloves, so like, yes, I washed my hands. Anyway, breakfast was a success. Even the little one that was angry that we weren't having cereal sneaked back in for a second bowl. And my Jamaican beans last night got thumbs up from the hubby, so he said it was good. That is high praise. He said I just should have added some bay leaf. So if you're going to make it, don't forget the bay leaf. Okay, till the next meal. It's good. I'm going to wrap up this week's worth of dinners video with something my husband made. He chopped up this huge beef. What was it called? Babe? A beef what? What's that chunk of meat you got? What is the name of the chunk of meat you bought?
It's just
Chunk of meat?
It's just about 30 to 40 pounds of different cuts. We got the T-bone, we got the sirloin.
Oh, so it's just like a piece of cow.
Like, yeah. You get a whole cow?
He broke our butcher knife on this. We gotta get a new one, but he used some tikka masala, chickpeas, the meats. Of course, you gotta have the rice. And that's it, folks.